Gang, we got a message today for your tribe, and this message is you. If you're seeing this message, there is no accident. There are no accidents. You are going to be the first millionaire in your family. Some of you could already be the first millionaire in your family. Then you're going to be the first multi-millionaire in your family. And it's not just any millionaire. You're going to be the happiest multi-millionaire, millionaire, billionaire in your family. The happiest, okay? So I'm just going to play this little serenade for you. Just play this little tune for you. Everybody just... Wait. Everybody just clap your hands like this, just clap your hands. Oh, like this, all the stars in the house tonight, just put up your hands, we gon' make them understand we was made to dance like this, we were made to bounce. Oh, like this, the whole world was made for you, and you can do anything you want to, gang. You're free, man. Do anything you want to, gang. Like this. One more time. Clap your hands like this, just clap your hands. Oh, like this. All the stars in the house tonight, just put up your hands. We gon' make them understand we was made to dance like this. We was made to bounce. Oh, like this. The whole world, it was made for you. And you can do anything you want to, gang. You're free, gang. And guess what? That's it. That's it. The shit that's coming in for you, tribe. Just a second. All right, baby, calm down. I'm telling you, the shit that's coming in for you, tribe, yeah, it's gonna trigger a lot of people. It's gonna trigger a lot of people, and for some of you, you guys are really being pushed to overcome your fears of being seen, right? And what is this fear of being seen anyway? Is it, partly it's just a fear of being judged. It's a fear of being misunderstood. And I can tell you that from my personal experience. Sometimes when I go to post a video on the internet, that's the thing I fear the most, is being misunderstood. But I still do it anyway, because being my most authentic self is the most important thing to me, and of course we're channeling messages on this channel too, so not always am I, being my full self. Sometimes I have to channel and be a different kind of way, but I'm honored to have a channel and a family that support me just for who I am, and as a creative individual, creative, intuitive, and I know for some of you, there's a lot of you on this channel that have destinies very, very similar, right? We are the stars of the future. We are the leaders of the future. We are the people that are here to build up the new earth from the ground motherfucking up. That's right. We drawing from inside and bringing it to the outside, right? So yeah, for some of you, if this is your message, it's just time. It's time to free yourself. It's time to liberate yourself. It's time. It's time to set yourself free. And this is what the guides have been telling me to tell this collective for a little while now. But I've been trying not to. I've been hoping that I wouldn't bring it across in a harsh way. So basically, for a lot of you, your guides are telling you to try, okay? Because you have something that your higher self has already told you to take action on, right? Your guides, your higher self is always guiding you. It's always, the angels always prompting you in the right direction. All you guys have to do, the seeds have been planted by the divine in your mind. All you have to do now is take action and try. All you have to do is try. You just have to try. You know what I mean? You can't just give up before you try. You can't just compare yourself to other people before you try. You can't just say, oh, well, someone else has done it. What's the point of me trying? What you guys don't understand is, you know, some of you don't understand how your uniqueness, you don't understand how unique you are. Right? And everyone has a unique energy signature. And if you are meant to be a leader, that means there's a pact out there that you're meant to lead just for you, right? And you may see there's, of course, like, think about it. In this whole big world, there's so many leaders in the world. You know, of course, in politics and in all industries. But I'm talking about the people that are here to lead others into conscious living, into healing, into their soul's path, right? You're here to inspire people. You're here to encourage people. You're here to give people drive to get up in the morning and do the thing that their higher self is telling them to do. To just take a little bit of action, right? And some of you just got to try. First, you have to try, because you were born to try. You were not born to sit still and go to a job that you don't like and sit around waiting for magic to happen, because you are the magic. Okay? And I need to get that through some of your beautiful, beautiful heads, because that is the fact. You know, some of you are just in denial about the success that you could come into, right? And it could be scary. It could be scary when you think about your own potential, when you think about your own power, when you think about how other people are going to perceive you and shit. But that's why it's so, so important for us to often check in with ourselves, often come back to our center and remind ourselves who we are, who the divine has anointed us as, right? Whatever higher power you believe in, it's important to connect with it on a regular basis, so that you don't lose your center, so that you do remember your intention, right? Because for the most part, I know a lot of people that are going to resonate with this. You know, you want to help the world. You want to make changes in this world. You know, there are so many people out there, so many starseeds out there that have fucking remarkable abilities, you know, remarkable minds, remarkable talent, yet they're hiding away, and they know that they're supposed to get in the public eye. So to get in the public eye, all you have to do as a content creator is to just start creating. You have to start somewhere. That's all you have to do. You know, you just have to try, and you don't have to overthink. You don't have to brand yourself really early on. You can figure it all out as you go, but for the most part, you just have to start creating and be consistent, right? Self-discipline. If some of you, you know, it may not be content. It may be that you want to write something, write a book, make an album, you know, like it could be that you want to put on an art exhibition, but that means a certain amount of hours every day, or every couple of days, or a little bit of time every day that you dedicate to the thing that you want to do, right? It's really important for us to understand that some things really do take time, you know, and the only difference between somebody that's successful in this world and somebody that hasn't reached the success that they want yet is merely just subconscious programming, right? So, you know, if you believe things come easy to you, things will come easy to you. And that is facts. But you also need to put in action in this universe. If you don't try and you don't act on your inspired ideas, you miss blessings, you miss opportunities. You know what I mean? So gang, you were born to try. I know, gang, you've learned to love. You motherfuckers know how to be understanding. You believe in life, but you gotta make choices. Be wrong or right. It's okay to doubt yourself sometimes. It's okay. It's actually okay. Like, you're human and everyone does it. And sometimes you got to sacrifice the things you like. But you were born to try, right? Some of you gotta, you gotta go to a job you don't like. You gotta do things that you don't like doing instead of following the least path of resistance, which is what your heart wants you to do. I talk about it all the time. Electricity, it takes the least path of resistance, which means your heart, your inner child, if you allow it to lead you, if you allow it to leash you up and just lead you, it will show you that everything you desire can come to you easily, effortlessly, right? us humans in our minds, we tend to overthink things far too much. We tend to want to get things perfect far too much. But you know what's really, really valued in this world, in a world where AI is fucking integrating into society quicker than you can wipe your ass, bro? You know what's really valuable? Authenticity, rawness. I'm telling you. And it's going to become more and more rare and more valuable as time goes on. So for those of you who are watching this video and, you know, follow this channel, you're part of this tribe, and, you know, you know that you have messages to share, you know that you have your talents to share, your perspectives to share, right? Whatever you want to share in this world, you have things that you can create with your hands, with your voice, with your mind. You can create things and put them out there. And some, you know, this is why you're watching this video, because, you know, you got to also remember that sometimes things don't happen as quickly as you want them to. And it's just, that's why I always say it's important to be detached from the things that you want, you know. And to be detached, it doesn't mean you have to like run away from the very thing you want. It just means you have to be present and take action, like practical action on the thing that you're trying to manifest, you know, like sitting around thinking about opening a shop. Like, for example, I could tell you guys, like, I opened a shop in 2020 to sell crystals, right? Online on Etsy. In less than a year, I made over 1,000 sales on that shop, and that's very, 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 very good for an Etsy shop. Etsy shop's first year. But what I did was every day I got up, I learned about crystals. Every day I got up, I took pictures of my crystals. I worked on the business. Every single day for like 3 months straight. And then for the rest of the year, I got to make money, you know? And that was really, really, really cool time for me. But what I'm saying is, you can do anything you set your mind to, try. You know, we were born to dance. We were born to sing, man. We were born to bounce. We were born to bounce real high, right? And just because we can jump high doesn't mean we ain't gonna come down, you know? That's the important thing you gotta remember too, is like, some days you'll have real high vibrational days. Some days you might not feel as high vibe as you did the other day. You know, sometimes you have low vibrational days. Sometimes we lose people. Sometimes people fuck us over. Sometimes people hurt us. Sometimes we hurt others. And it takes time, you know, to heal. It takes time to recharge up. It takes time to process our feelings, you know, and we've got to take that time to process our feelings. That's the most important thing. And transmute that shit, or channel that shit into something. Channel it into art, channel it into writing, channel it into music, channel it into content creation, channel it into memes, whatever the fuck you want to do, tribe. You know what I mean? But this message is for my very special collective, okay? You guys have been more than patient, right? And I think that's why this message is coming here. You've been more than patient. Okay, I feel like some of you are great friends as well. Like some of you, you are that person that comes into somebody's life and changes their life, right? Maybe you give great advice to your friends. But here's the thing, you know, there's a lot of people on this internet. Like, there's a lot of people on this internet, okay? Not everybody, but there are people, and all it takes is your discernment, you know, and your eye to see. But there are people on the internet that they're straight up delusional. You know what I mean? Like, they're straight up delulu, and okay, maybe I shouldn't say that, but there are some people out there that are delusional, but maybe that's their way of manifesting. Maybe that's what I'm not seeing clearly there, right? Delulu till it's trululu, right? Cool. But the thing is, if there's some kind of coach out there on the internet giving everybody life advice, you know, but like behind closed doors, they're suffering from anxiety, depression, pain, addiction. Like, what the fuck is that person doing? Like, they're not in a position to be helping people. You know what I mean? They should be helping themselves, right? Finding happiness within themselves and peace within themselves. You know, this is what I'm saying. The ones who walk it like they talk it will be rewarded, right? This what is real will prosper. The authentic people in this world are going to prosper because, like, I'm telling you, as soon as you guys pop out, like, you're just going to take over the game. Like, I'm telling you, because the world needs this raw shit so badly. We need raw music. We need raw acoustic music. We need raw speakers. We need raw talent, gang. We need it all, right? We don't need any more fake stuff, you know, that we can have fun with it and play with it. It's just like some of you just don't understand the value of that. Just stripped back, pure essence. Like, that's what people are looking for, you know. No filter, no masking, no putting on a facade, no, you know, like, obviously I'm a reader, right? But I'm not going around acting like my ass is holier than thou. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, tribe? Like, there's people out there that be acting like that, but they're masking, right? They're not actually happy doing what they're doing. And the key to your life, the key to you guys just living a happy life is to do the things that make you happy. So if you're going to work every day and you smile at that job, you know you're happy, especially if you created that job for yourself. Some of you are in the process of creating careers for yourselves right now, right? Some of you may already have platforms. Some of you may already have businesses, careers that you already, you know, involved in. I'm getting some of you got side hustles going on. You know, some of you got a whole lot of things going on, right? You're talented. Some of you are, I feel like you could be, you know, just very beautiful people. Some of you could be models, right? Some of you could be managers. You know, like, there's just so many skill sets that I can just sense with this collective. And, you know, for some of you, I really, again, like, you know, some of you just in denial of it's like you don't see, there's this saying, right? The butterfly can't see its wings. The butterfly cannot see its wings, right? So you can't see how beautiful you are from all the transformations you've been through, for the way that you just operate, for the way that you think. Some of you don't realize that your mind is literally worth millions. It's worth multiple millions of dollars. Your mind is worth billions. Yet some of you be sitting around in denial about that shit. Like, come on. Just ask yourself, do people often walk away from your energy feeling renewed? Because I guarantee that if you're seeing this message, they do, right? Your energy holds value beyond your comprehension, you know. And it's a lot for us to see the beauty that we are sometimes, because we are it. You know, we are the walking testimony of the transformation that we've been through, you know what I mean? And sometimes we don't want to look back, you know, at the past. We don't want to be reminded of, like, what we've been through, because there's just so much good to focus on in the present. But it's important sometimes to look back so we can heal, so we can release our limiting beliefs, right? Abundance isn't something that you know, chase or, you know, like, create. It's like, abundance is something that you gain access to when you tune your thoughts to the right frequency. That's all it is. You know what I mean? That's all it is. And of course, to take action on the things that you want. So yeah, just FYI, back to the main message. This is that you guys are meant to be very successful, right? Yeah, some people might call you motherfucking B for the shit that you do, right? Some people might call you a D. You a dub, right? Whatever. You know, you're going to have to step on a lot of people's toes and piss people off in life, because to win, like, that is just facts. And, you know, even me, I don't know everything in this world. I'm sure there's people in this channel that are a lot more successful than me, but to me, I'm the most successful I can possibly be, because I'm happy, you know. And that's why it's not even about money. It's about you guys having a good time all the way to the bag, right? All the way, laughing all the way to your first million. Every day laughing to that million. You know what I'm saying? To that next million, to that billion, right? Your inner child comes first. This is what I'm saying, tribe. This is what I'm saying. So You know, some of you, we got the 10 of Wands out here. Let's see what we got. Some of you, you've been through a long journey. You've carried a lot. You can carry a lot. But you are one determined motherfucker. That's for certain, okay? Maybe right now things feel like they're up in the air, right? Maybe for some of you things are moving very quickly. You take what resonates, okay? But it is getting lighter. And that's interesting. It's almost like it's going 10 of Wands to 8. It's like the load is getting lighter. Somehow, some way, right? The universe is supporting you. The universe is supporting you to drop the heaviness, to drop the limiting beliefs, to drop the masks, right? To drop the doubts, to drop the fears. You know, all you have to do with fear is just tell them to take a little seat in the back seat while you just post your shit on social media, and then they can come back later. But guess what? By the time they come back, they don't come back. Fear don't come back once you overcome it. You know? And that's just facts. So yeah, your intuition is, some of you, you're gonna have to conceal. You're gonna have to conceal your mind. You're gonna have to conceal your ideas. You're gonna have to conceal your energy in the near future, right? You're gonna have to conceal the plan that God has for you, right? You can't go around telling everybody what your left hand's doing, telling your right hand what your left hand's doing. You know what I mean? Because then they interrupt your flow. They interrupt your magic. And you are the magic that you've been waiting for. You know what I'm saying? Like, you are the magic. You are the magic. Right? It's like so many of us be looking around for, you know, some magic to make us feel magical when you are the magic. You know what I'm saying? And all you got to do is just try to prove it to yourself. So yeah. So yeah, gang, you guys are going to be the first millionaires in your family, first multi-millionaires, first billionaires in your family, and the happiest ones, okay? You are calling this in. You guys are like the most powerful versions of yourselves in all the multiverse. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's infinite timelines where you exist. Just as yourself, with all the different choices you've made, and in this lifetime, this is the lifetime where you're going to be the most abundant and the most happiest, if you're seeing this message. The most in touch with your inner child. And mostly it's going to come from you nourishing your inner child. Okay? That's how it's going to come from. Catering to your inner child's needs. Listening, letting your inner child lead. Right? You know, we spent enough fucking time in childhood letting the adults lead us. We spend enough time doing that, don't you think, Tribe? You know, I think it's part of our contract as starseeds, as light workers, to actually come here and show the world what it looks like to let your inner child lead your life, right? And of course that can trigger envy, it can trigger jealousy, it can trigger all sorts of emotions in people, it can trigger confusion in people. But it can also inspire so many people by seeing that the life is possible to live, right? Like, to be liberated in life. It's possible. Like, it's possible to do what you love. It's possible to be paid to exist. You know what I mean? It's possible to have access to a galactic infinite credit card, you know? It's genuinely possible. Right? It's possible to live like royalty. Anything is possible. And that's what I'm saying. The whole world, everybody just clap your hands like this. Like this, just clap your hands. Oh, like this. All the stars in the house tonight, just put up your hands. We gonna make them understand we was made to dance like this, gang. We was made to bounce. Oh, like this. The whole world, it was made by you. By and for you. And you can do anything you want to, gang. You can do anything you want to. And I'll tell you what, even black magic can't even touch you when you ain't focused on it, you know. If you feel like people are doing magic on you, I'm telling you, you can override any curse, any spell with your mere willpower. This is what a lot of people don't understand. Your pure, mere willpower can rebuke any spell. Any. Okay? What gives those spells power is the energy you pour into them. You know, the energy you direct into them. So anyway, We got third eye decalcifying. Shit, we here to talk about the millions and the billions, and we just anyway, it's all part of the message. So yeah, you know, you guys, you're part of your contract was to come to this planet, you know, have your third eye calcified or fucked up, and then decalcify it, wake up, remember who you are, and, you know, come to the kingdom and teach others how to come to the kingdom, right? Where there's freedom here, right? There's freedom in the kingdom. There's freedom in fifth dimensional consciousness. There's freedom in Christ consciousness. There's love in Christ consciousness. There's no judgment. There's just brothers and sisters in unity and love, right? And that ain't toxic positivity either. But the thing is, we have so much of ourselves as a collective that we have to, you know, walk through the shadow of death. You know, we're gonna walk through the shadow of death to get to the kingdom. You know, I wrote something down, and it was like, most people don't realize that, like, to access heaven, like, most people are like concerned with trying to access heaven, but they don't realize that the keys to hell are in their pocket, right? And that's a bit of a mix up in the head, right? But what I'm saying is, to get to heaven, like, everyone's trying to find the answer to heaven, like, through the Bible, through, you know, doing X, Y, Z, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to go into it, right? But they're all trying to get to heaven and find heaven. To get to heaven, you have to pull out the keys to hell in your pocket and go the fuck down there. And hell is in here, right? You know, some of you may be aware, like, you know, there's demons you can cash in. You can cash in for the pain and suffering that you've been through, because just remember, when you've ever been through trauma in your life, that energy that you experience, like, imagine a child just screaming, like a child being abused, and they're screaming and there's nobody there to help them. There is a demon that would come to that child in that moment and contain the energy that the child was putting out, right? And these demons are also assigned to us at birth. Demons and angels and jinns and spirit guides, they're all assigned to us at birth, right? So the child would just scream, and it's putting out all this fear, right? It's emitting fear and anger and shame and sadness. What's the angels going to do with that? How are they going to transmute that, right? The demons are holding it. You know what I mean? I hope that makes sense. Shit. I hope that makes sense. So, yeah, tribe, you know, like, you might call them dark angels, but at some point, you know, and I'm not telling you guys to go and cash in, do freaking deals with the devil or nothing. It ain't like that, you know. But what's really important to remember is that the pain you've been through is worth every drop of it, okay? It's worth every drop, every bit of bullying you've been through, every insult you've ever had, every bit of trauma, abuse you've ever been through, it's all worth it. Every drop of it is worth it, because the darker that shadow, the brighter your light will be in this life. And it's just like, all it takes is for you to just try and shine your light. That's all you have to do, is try, and you will see for yourself how your shadow, like, makes you think you're smaller or not important, or, you know, what's the use in doing that, right? It's time to start utilizing our shadows and recognize it for the powerful ally that it is. That's what it's time for, tribe. Right? Because when you pop up with some new shit, extra cool shit, these motherfuckers about to be like deer in headlights, okay? So yeah, gang, let's see what's coming in with this mullah. Right? You are the children of God. Some of you are here to assist children. Like, some of you are here to work with children. You could write children books. You know, heal children, help children through charity. Yeah, definitely healing, right? Especially some of you could be called to work with children that have been through conflict, that have been through some kind of war, like I'm saying, suffering or abuse. 1221, like, you are the masters. You are the ascended masters, incarnated in little human bodies. If you just knew how cute you all were, like, if sometimes we just knew how cute we all are, you know, it is just sad. It sucks to know that there's people out there that look themselves in the mirror and say, oh, I'm ugly. Like, if you could see it from the higher perspective, like, you are fucking adorable, and so is the most ugliest creation you could imagine. It's actually cute as shit. Like, all of it's cute. All of it's adorable. Everyone is cute and everyone is adorable. Okay? So we got death and endings. There's big and major death and endings coming to you guys, right? You know, it's like you guys are fucking resurrecting from the dead. And I feel like for some of you it is about, it's like you're writing, or you have a legacy to leave in this world, okay? And behind it, you've got security guards, you know what I mean? That will always bring you truth and justice. Your spirit guides, your angels, they will always bring you truth and justice. Because you are patient too. So yeah, some of you have been working very hard. Some of you have really been listening to your intuition. Some of you have really been taking conscious action. You know, you've really been acting on your intuition. And that's bringing in emotional fulfillment for you guys. Okay? Some of you may be in a happy relationship. I'm telling you, whatever work you guys are being called to do, you were born to try. Okay? You were born to take a leap of faith on yourself. Do not sleep on yourselves anymore, tribe. Like, I'm telling you. And plus, in relation, like, in regard to social media, it's only a matter of time before this shit gets absolutely whitewashed. So take the steps, take the opportunities while they're there. If you have the idea floating in your head, trust that your angels are guiding you to abundance, right? If you've been asking for it and you get an idea or a nudge to do something or go somewhere or learn something, trust that you're being guided. Trust that you're being divinely led. Because you are. That's something you don't need to doubt ever. If you've ever been intentional about what you want with the higher realm, with God, with the angels, you must trust what ideas you get. You must trust. Okay? Right? But some of you quickly have a very, very emotionally fulfilling time coming into your life. You know, like, you guys are really destined to be very, very rich. But this comes with painful endings too, right? This comes with integrating our shadows, and sometimes that is not easy to purge, to let go of emotions that we've been holding for so long. But I tell you what, it just feels so good once it's done. It's like, it reminds me of like a massage technique. They got like, say, it's called like I can't remember what it's called. I was going to say trimming, no. But it's like a little thing, and they rub like really, really hard on your muscles, like, and really, really fast. And it's like gridded, the thing. And basically it like releases your muscles, but as they're doing it, it's so fucking painful, right? But then once it's finished, it is the most relieving thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what this feels like, you know? I like to describe, you know, I just feel like sharing how my spirit guides have guided me, especially in the last year. You know, there's things they've told me to do, and I felt like the Karate Kid, like when the guy's teaching the Karate Kid to put his jacket on and take it off, and I'm like, oh, why are you making me put my jacket on and take it off? Like, why? Like, like, I'm literally going like, what is the point of me doing this? Like, you guys, come on. You just fucking around with me. And then they show me 3333. Just, I don't know how that even come up. But yeah, then they show me that they were actually helping me expand my reality the whole time. And all I had to do was obey the orders, which I did, right? But just when I wanted to give up, just when I was losing faith, that's when it all like just came through for me. So, and you got to remember that always, like whenever there's going to be a big shift in your life, that's what will happen. You know, like you'll feel like, oh, shit will start going wrong. You'll want to give up. You know, you just be like, oh, what's the fucking point? You know, you'll put your whole heart, soul into everything you do. Like, I'm serious. But trust me, the divine sees it. The angels see what you do. The universe knows every effort you put in behind closed doors or even in front of people. Trust me. And the universe will reward you for all of it, all of the discipline, whether people see it or not, right? So you got to remember that. And I know that you can try, because you're coming up as very patient people. You know, some of you may be feeling lonely right now, but you are not alone, okay? You got spirit guides guiding you. Some of you don't realize that you're alone because you're being protected, you're being redirected, right? You're being put on course for this timeline. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're just already on the timeline. You're being put on course to follow your heart, to follow your intuition, right? To follow the things you're passionate about. You know, go back to the things that you used to be passionate about. Spark up an old flame inside of you. Don't be scared now. Don't be scared now. You know, you don't need to wait for like inspiration to hit you sometimes either. Sometimes your intuition tells you, go pull something out of the cupboard. You know, just, why not? And you'll come across a piece of paper of an idea you wrote, I don't know, 10 years ago, and it might serve you now, you know? So always write your ideas down. I like to call that fairy dust that we leave for ourselves. This is, I say it, we got the star. So yeah, you know, for a lot of you, you're meant to be independent boss bees, right? Boss daddies. You're meant to be independent stars that stand out, right? Some of you are meant to be in the spotlight. Some of you may not want to be in the spotlight. You don't have to be in the spotlight. You know, you may have an alias. You may have, you know, a hidden name where, say, you're like an author and you write books and you don't want to be famous, so you just write the books under a different name, right? And publish them under a different company, right? Anything's possible. So, you know, abundance is accessible to anyone that's willing to tune their frequency and their thoughts to abundance. But to do that, really, what we really need to focus on is removing and plucking out the thoughts and the seeds that don't serve us, you know, that don't align us with abundance. That's really what we need to focus on. So I'm actually going to drop something on the community board for you guys. For those of you who are manifesting money or look trying to do it, you know, because I know a lot of this collective is money. Look, money, make money. We need money. You know what I mean? We need money, and but at the same time, you got to recognize that your energy creates money, right? Your energy is money. Your energy is wealth. So some of you just really need to recognize your value, okay? And then start following the plan that God has already directed, that God has already given to you. Because whoever this message is for, like this tribe, you've already been told what to do. You know, like all you have to do is just take the action. Your justice has been served. Your enemies are being served to you on a freaking silver platter. You can already see the future. You can see them gagging in their chair. Ah, shit. You can see these motherfuckers coming down for a handout. Like, ah, shit. Like, because God's plan has already been downloaded into you. You know, for some of you, you may have these downloads coming to you as well. You know, you got to have faith and just keep going and keep acting, keep asking for what you want. Don't be afraid to ask the universe for what you want. Shit, we can be afraid to ask fellow humans for what we want, but you know what? One thing you should never, ever be afraid to ask for help from is the angels and the universe. Okay, that's just between you and the universe and you and the angels. Believe me, because you can really ask from your heart and give gratitude from your heart in the moment, even before it's manifested. You know, simply, and be very careful with this as well, okay, tribe? Especially if you are a starseed, if you're a starseed that doesn't know they're a starseed, or like seriously, be careful with this, because they really will deliver to you, and you'll be shocked. You know, all you have to do is say, I call upon my angels of the highest white light. I welcome you into my space, into my energy with me here and now. And you ask them for what you want, right? You can thank them for all the things that they do for you first, and then you ask them for what you want. I'm telling you, once you've finished asking them, you say, please bring it to me with harm to none. Ashe, thank you. And you say, thank you, and you just forget about it. And I'm telling you, like, I have done that. When I figured out how to do that as a teenager, like literally every single time I have ever asked the angelic realm for something, it has been delivered to me, like very, very quickly too. You know, so I'm not reckless with how I ask the angels to help me, but it applies to anyone. It applies to anyone that's willing to ask them for help, because they can't intervene in your life unless you ask them. So yeah, gang, you know, this Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, gang. I'm talking real big bags of money. I'm talking that's a big bag of money you got in your lap there. It's just about to fall right in your lap. Right? Some of you, it's going to rain money in your lap. Okay? And I'm getting, this is over. If you're seeing this message, this could be over the next 2 years, 3 years max, right? For some of you, this is over the next year. You're going to see a drastic increase in your finances from whatever you're manifesting, from standing in your truth, for being patient, for believing in yourself, for believing in God, for believing in the universe, right? For dealing with the psychic attacks that come with it too. You got to always remember, like, the fuckery, the psychic attacks, the warfare always picks up when that wheel's about to fucking turn in your favor. I'm telling you, like, people will start insulting you out of nowhere. People will start yelling at you out of nowhere. Like, shit will just go wrong, you know. But you really got to just, like, literally get happy about it, because that's how you know everything's about to go right, okay? That's why you can't get mad at the universe when shit goes wrong. This is why we got such powerful manifestors walking around. Yeah, they got lousy masters. They don't have any control of their emotional reactions to things. They let their mind run crazy. When some small inconvenience happens, they in the road rage, yelling at the freaking people in the road rage, you know? You ever wondered why, like, people with very dense ego matrices, dense energies, always end up crashing into somebody else with a very dense energy? It's because, like, they're like magnets. They attract to each other, you know? But anyway, that's not even funny. Like, and I'm sorry if that triggered anybody. But yeah, tribe, with great sacrifice comes great rewards. You got to always remember that too. So if there's things that you've had to sacrifice, especially your happiness, just remember there's always a path that's leading you. Your inner child is always leading you to a path where you can reclaim that happiness that you had as a child. It's always there. You just have to follow it. I love you guys so much. Let me know if this resonated. Peace.